asking about my connection to photography and why did I choose to use photography as a medium. I want to exhibit here in Nepal. Okay, I came here a couple of months ago with a plan to challenge myself not to take pictures of temples, of mountains, of beauty, of colors, of cultural differences, because it's quite easy to make beautiful pictures in Nepal because it's a beautiful country with a beautiful culture for my background. You know, I'm from Germany, which is much more grey, much more flat, and much more organized. You know, so every corner in a way is attractive for me. So my plan was to go beyond that kind of simple way of shooting pictures. I wanted to do a work which gives a perspective on the feeling I'm having when I'm walking through these parts of the city. The work is just about the historical city center, which is the most packed, to my mind, most chaotic area in the whole Katmandu, and the most interesting because I was just so much attracted by the feeling, what you have when you walk through the labyrinth of streets, of houses. You have so many backyards, you have so many small tunnels you can go through, and you can lose your orientation entirely. And I wanted to show this in a work, and at the same time I didn't want to make the connection too close with where I exactly am. I think the urbanization, the trend that the cities are getting bigger and bigger, people from the countryside are gathering at one point, which happened here since 20 years, which is happening here. This is not only happening here, it's happening everywhere on the world, and I wanted to make a statement. What happens if this trend is not getting stopped in a way? How this situation can get out of control and out of harmony? Because in this part of the city, I wouldn't say there is no harmony, but there's a lot of problems. By definition, these houses are slums. By definition, during the daytime, there's the shopping culture, and the streets are really crowded, and the ground floor is just for shops selling goods. But after 7 or 8, the streets become completely empty, and there's nothing anymore. The few people who are still living there that don't go out because it's just dark, it smells, sometimes it's wet, and yeah, you don't really have a good comfort there. Art is a way to express yourself, for sure, to make people think about something, but not by reading texts, reading papers. I mean, there are a lot of scientific works on these parts of the city on focusing these problems, but all these ones are like strict theoretically, and a written word is a clear statement, but a picture gives enough space for the viewer to develop an own point of view on the whole situation. And I like that that space which is between the work and the viewer, which makes the viewer to start to think in a creative way, in a personal way. And this is, to my mind, the strength of art, that it is a dialogue between the art and the audience. And it's not a monologue by itself. Photography is fascinating because it gets used in so many different contexts. It's pretty diverse, and it's not by definition connected with journalism or with art or with advertisement. It is taking pictures at the first time, and yes, I like the flexibility of the medium. Yeah, there's always another point of view you can develop on taking images and putting spaces and lines in a frame. Never gets boring to me until now, and I'm taking pictures since 12 years now, and I'm getting deeper and deeper into this.